Okay, folks, lost a tree in the wind. It's officially time to do something with this 1206 Farmall here that I brought in out of Colorado back in March or April. Can't really remember at this point. Been a little bit, done a lot of stuff since then. But you can go back and watch the video on it. It's, needs some repairs done, but runs, drives, moves. Yeah, I swapped the rear or the front tires off of that guy that had 10/116s on here. That now has 11/116s, whatever. But this tractor, I think, lived an interesting life on a vegetable farm or wide row flood irrigated farm in eastern Colorado most of its life, and was ordered from the factory, I believe, new with no fenders. The reason I say that is it has the provisions for the lights on the sides of the hood, no signs of factory cab. Had a dealer installed 66 series cab on it when I got it. And what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna go pull it in the barn. I've got good 18-438 rear tires and good rims that came out of South Dakota that I'm gonna put on it. And we're gonna put fenders on it off of, they're going to be 66 series bottom mounts and 56 series fenders, I believe, off of 656, if that makes any sense. And then we're going to advertise this thing for sale. I need to maybe do a couple other little things to it as well, but it is serviced, runs, but I didn't buy this one to keep. You can only keep so many tractors around, and you got to make a profit when you can. And that's the plan here. We're just going to get this thing ready to sell. Price point on it, I think, be somewhere around 10 grand. Obviously, it's not the nicest 1206 in the world, but it is a 1206 nonetheless. And going to make a profit on it, take a profit, be happy, essentially. So I guess if you're interested in it, here's your opportunity. But we're going to get to wrenching on this thing. Truth be told, I have not started this tractor a lot of times, have not wrenched on it a ton besides ripping the cab off, putting fenders on, stuff like that, messing around here, putting these funny corn picker lights on. But I don't even remember if I have to jump the starter to start this thing or what. It's been a little bit. I'm gonna crawl up here and see. I guess I don't even have a key for this, so that pretty much says I'm jumping the starter, right? Are we in neutral? Yes. Get the park brake kind of set here so it doesn't run me over, hopefully. And I've never started, other thing is, all the other times I've started this thing, it's been kind of cold out. It's like 80, 85 already today. So I guess we're gonna jump across the starter and see how she fires off. I do have that. Let's hope I don't need it today. Right? See what happens here. Okay, well, I've also not moved this thing in 2 or 3 months. So, trying it now, I think it lost prime sitting, which, not a big shock. Sounds pretty good today. Sounds like a 1206 to me. Yeah, also, TA is out, and the PTO, I believe, spins constant, so. Sounds like a 1206, though. We're gonna pull it over into the barn now. Find a gear first. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot MCV on this week. Yippee! Things I remember now. MCV, I believe, is weak. Turbo sounds good, and the center section ticks because I believe of the MCV or independent PTO problems. But it's sitting here a little below 40 PSI oil pressure. And yeah, I'm gonna knock the fenders off, get the right tires and wheels on it that need to go with the tractor, right fenders, probably get a key in it, get the push button starter working too, and put right batteries on it, fix the corn picker lights so they're not there and they're actually in the right spots on the sides of the hood. And then yeah, this thing's kind of just going to be for sale as somebody else's project, I guess. And that's fine. Can't keep everything around here, and this thing needs to move along to fund other things like a 1456 Gold demo or a clutch for an 1170 or who the hell knows what else. Things are escalating. I've got both rear tires and wheels off. Those over there are the ones that are going back on. I'm going to slide these castings out as far as I can. That way I can paint them on both sides. I'll get these fenders knocked off. Then I got to go knock some fenders off the 656. I've got other brackets for the bottom side of them for the hex axle on this thing, but that's the plan. I guess I need to take that piece of sheet metal off to right here and move these lights down where they're supposed to be, and then continue. But it's Friday, so we're enjoying a couple hams in the shop too while we're here. But yeah, I gotta go track down some IH cream paint to fog on these. I'll just take a wire wheel to them or just hand wire brush to them, kind of knock the crap off of them, blow them off, and fog on some white paint because it's just casting and it's just an old 1206 that either a guy's going to use or a guy's going to paint. And I just want to have white castings and white fenders, essentially. I legitimately have no idea where we're standing on when I last filmed this, but we're making progress on the 1206, and I'll show you the hack job I'm putting together. First and foremost, I got rid of the fun corn picker light setup. I got to go to town and grab the right white side panel piece there off a Wheatland 806 I got in parts. I rattle can the fenders, you know, just as best as I could. Rattle canned the wheel castings. I'm in the process of getting all the fenders mounted up and lights put in, and I still got one fender drying. And then we're gonna slide this wheel into 30-inch, and I should have plenty of axle to make that happen. But that's kind of where we're standing on this deal. We're making progress. Once we're done here, I know I got a couple guys have already texted me interested in this thing, so we'll get in touch with them first, but it is going to be for sale soon. I have no reason to keep it. It's not a Wheatland, not what I like to mess with, but coming along, I went and robbed these fenders off a 656, and honestly, the only thing you need besides paint is different U-bolts, which I had off 1066 with a cab. So easily robbed those. I've got these Goodyear tires here that came out of South Dakota. We're gonna put on it, and that'll be it. We'll get this thing out photographed once I'm done and advertised it. I need to go get a different exhaust pipe too. Probably do that over lunch if I can find one. Looks world better than it did when we started. Can't even lie. But this, at this point, means this thing's officially for sale. Now, you've seen the videos up to now and the previous video on this tractor. You know it's not anywhere near perfection, right? So get that out of your heads right now. I'm not asking for perfection money either. Before we go any further, the price for YouTube, get a discount if you say you are buying it through YouTube or social media. It's $11,000. You get a $1,000 discount, right? Okay. Now, tractor runs, drives, moves, but it's going to need some work. I think the MCV pump's getting weak. I know the TA's out on the low side. PTO spins constant. I think, honestly, if you rebuilt the independent PTO setup, would solve a lot of your problems. New PTO clutches. There's a tick in the center section there from the iPTO. There's no tick in the motor. It's from there. If you're hearing a tick, that's where it's coming from. I will guarantee you that much. The 67 model year, so last model year 1206, I painted the fenders and I painted the rear wheel castings, just so you know. It started out with the cap. But the tractor runs, drives, moves, goes down the road. One bolt hole on the front. Hub is stripped out there. You can buy it with the couple weights and the weight bracket that's on it. 1116, I think there's Samsons on the front. It's got 18438 Goodyear traction torques on the back with pretty darn good tread. Good old tires. The white paint, not a perfect match, but pretty close. I don't know how you'd ever get it perfect. when you're matching original with new, hey, there you go. Need to get a different exhaust pipe on it. It might have that by the time it leaves here. But it is completely serviced, all new filters on the engine oil, hydraulic oil filters, all that good stuff. 3-point goes up and down. I've got it set in kind of narrow currently to haul. You've seen the video up to now, you know, okay? And a little bit of blow by there. Have seen way worse on these 361s and 407s. It is not the greatest starting tractor. I will tell you that much, but what are you gonna do, right? Could use a seat, TA's out, but I made a mess filling hydraulic oil, so you'll have to excuse me there. But she runs, she drives, she moves, and it is a 1206 after all, right? Hour meter and tach doesn't work. Oil pressure gauge sitting here at 30 psi at idle. It's currently like 160 degrees temp. So, I mean, that's what you're getting here. My paint is rattle can on the fenders and wheel castings. You know that. But that's what you're getting. We're going to take it down the road for a spin and back. We're going to end this. So if you're interested at this point, get a hold of me. Shoot me an email. Or get a hold of me through any social media. Or whatever, right? But yeah, let's go for a spin. Maybe the trans brake needs adjusted too. That is road gear right there. Look both ways, folks. You can see my dying corn and beans. I mean, it goes down the road good. It really does. The steering's not that loose compared to some of the junk I've driven. But there you go. It is a 67-1206. I'll have at least one, if not two, of the right batteries on it when it sells. You don't get to buy 1206s every day. I don't get to buy them every day. But this one's for sale as you see it today. And if you're interested in it, get a hold of me through any of the social media channels at Team Monty IH, website territorialtrading.com. You can get a hold of me through my email, that's in the description as well. But that's the 1206 we're selling, 11 grand. Maybe you can make an offer, I don't know. Catch me in a good mood. You got something to trade? Might be interested in that too. But yeah, we're gonna sell this thing, and that's going to be it. But you guys take care. Have a good one. Get a hold of me if you're interested in this. But we're going to have some fun this week. We got some interesting things coming. We'll see you the next time. But with that, go drag something out of the weeds and get it running.